Hey, y'all. Are we going? Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't even know. Okay. All right, but yeah, the last thing we left off on was Sebastian saying that there is no reason to believe that the Bible is real. Yeah, we talked about that, but I'm saying we talked about that a little bit earlier. But what he was saying, what he was talking about, is like why a lot of these people die and why a lot of these things happen. The miracles, you know. The miracles. Yeah. So what is there? How is there evidence to believe that miracles are even a thing? The Bible's real. You know what I mean? Like,
see, okay. So what I was saying before, right? The Bible itself, right? This one that we see today, the one that everyone knows, is not a valid choice for like believing because of all of the negative things and stuff that was added in there and or made up and stuff. But there is a Bible out there that is just and correct. So, I mean, you'll probably have to learn another language to read it, but what, Arabic or what is it? I don't know.
I think it's
Hebrew or something. Yeah. So, I mean, it all comes down to like how you feel, and it's your reality, like we were saying before. And if you pray, and I mean, and not to mention the Bible, it has these bad things in it as well, right? It has bad things, right? But there are also a lot of good things that the Bible teaches, right? And if that's something that can help you on a day-to-day basis, I mean, why not?
Absolutely.
And some people need that.
Absolutely.
And they pray, right? You know, it's praying and stuff, and you know, for a lot of people, their life gets better because of that.
So what I was gonna say is, so like, what are your thoughts on the use of like religious texts by themselves to justify like acts of violence? Like Sebastian was saying that, you know, all these people are killed, especially the war going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people are dying, and Sebastian thinks that, hey, that's 100%. If God is this just perfect being,
exactly,
why are all these people dying?
So
how does it justify it?
Like justifying killing or something within a religion, right? Or enslaving people, right? Because of what the religion says, that is not the purpose of that. Like I said before, like religion can be used for good, right? And it can be used for bad. You know what I'm saying? And it can be used as a weapon. And that is not the purpose of these religions. People use it for that.
Do you know for a fact that it's not the purpose?
No, that's not the purpose.
Do you know for a fact?
For a fact.
Plus, do you know that's the case for more than the 4,000 religions that there have been in history? Or are you talking about only for your own religion?
I'm talking about like Christianity or what's the niggas who bombed the 9/11? What's the nigga?
Islam.
Islamic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're on top of like a couple, like 4 to 5 religions.
Yeah, I mean, just the ones everyone knows.
Today.
Like Islam, Christianity,
even with Satanism, because I looked into that as well. You know, a lot of people who don't really know about it, you know, would think, oh, believing in the devil, right, bad people. But actually, it doesn't speak about that. That devil is not the same devil as, you know, Christianity and stuff like that. And also, a lot of movement, dog. Like, guys. But anyway, bro, like, Satanism, people who believe in Satan, like, they preach the same morals as being a good person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I just got one more question. I don't, control time shit.
Yeah.
So you said before that the Bible has been manipulated and
it's been manipulated. Yeah.
Christian Bible, right?
Yeah.
Christian Bible.
Unfortunately.
So if you have not had access to the real text yet, right? No, like we really haven't read them because we don't know the language, right? What reason besides the Bible do you have to believe that there is a God? So, like, can you tell to the people that are watching this why to believe in God? Kind of like in between, like, should I believe, should I believe?
So,
weren't you saying like what
reason
justify
do you, what
that
evidence, without using the word Bible nor any
gotcha.
text?
It all comes down to that person's individual testimony, right? And for me personally, there were things that happened in my life that I know I prayed for, and I wanted, and I needed help with this, and I wasn't sure on this, and you know, it happened. Now you may say, "Oh, a coincidence, maybe,"
Life.
or maybe it just happened because that's what happens, right? But there were things where I didn't see any hope, right? And I got on my knees for real, like praying, like, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I'm here, and I'm not dead, or
So
you know.
so more of like, but
that's all personal. It's like it all comes down to personal.
so it all
things.
comes down to person, like faith. You say faith.
It is faith,
But
bro.
then here's the thing, though, with faith. This is my problem. A lot of people watching, I wanted to know my problem with faith is that you can believe in God just by faith, right?
You can.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
But you can also reject the existence of a God just by faith. You have faith that there's no God.
You can have faith in that.
I know, but you can have faith on the belief that there's no God, right?
Correct.
So if you use faith to get to two complete opposite sides of the truth or the reality, faith is not a good element to get to the truth.
Well, religion itself is not a numbers game. Okay.
No, but
Okay, it's not a statistical
faith,
thing.
though.
I know, I got you. But that all comes down to an individual experience, like their life and what happened to them. I mean, and people tend to like, you know, this is what happened and this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But how can you know that that is because you prayed? Because I'm sure you have prayed a lot of times and things don't happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how do you know that time you prayed is because we
how,
didn't even spend a whole hour talking about how praying
but the thing
works.
about that is how can you I can't go back in time and say, what if I didn't pray, right?
I know.
And would that still would have happened? I don't know.
So just because you don't know, you're gonna believe it.
I mean there has to be. I mean, bro, there's been times, bro, crazy life, Brody, crazy life, and there was a light, and I got through that. You know what I'm saying? Now it could be just because of life or whatever coincidence, or it's just me, right? But how I feel, you know, it's different.
Here's what I gotta say about it. I think that a lot of the things that happen in the world do happen for a reason. I think that why we were brought here, why we existed, is for a reason. I don't know how we were brought here necessarily. I don't know 100%. I don't know 100% if that was a God that brought us here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't think it was the big. I don't just think it was the planets that just.
Well, neutrons.
You know, neutrons and the big bang and everything. I believe that out of everything, you know what I mean? Out of anything that points towards the existence of God, I think out of any religious evidence, that the Christianity belief, by the way, I think if anything points towards, like any historical evidence or anything points towards a God or the existence of one, I think the most points towards the Christian belief.
We'll still yet see evidence about that. I mean, you have very
not
strong.
yet.
You have not yet.
But there is evidence. You know what I'm saying? There is evidence.
Evidence for what?
There's evidence out there for the
Existence of God.
Existence of
Well,
God.
I'd like
yes.
to see it though.
No, I don't. Am I gonna 100% say that evidence is 100% true? No, but there is.
I think we have a lot more reasons to believe in evolution than we have to believe in God.
Evolution is crazy.
Oh, is it crazy? You don't believe in it?
Oh, I think that.
Hold on, let the people know he doesn't believe in evolution. Now the whole science, he doesn't believe in science, right?
No, that's just not me believing in science. This is I don't believe in that certain
I
aspect
mean,
of science.
besides, I mean, the
So do you believe that God created evolution?
That could
That God created
that would be
evolution?
crazy. See, there's something else I had came up to, right? Like that I was thinking one day, right? Was like all this shit, right? That, you know, the Big Bang and evolution, right? And all this scientific shit, right, happened, right? And this is what it is. I feel like what if you know, out there, what if God did it in the way to make us believe it that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
I don't know.
That would be crazy though.
But think about why you are here right now. If it's not for and I'm not saying, you know what I mean, I believe in all the religious texts or anything or all of that. I just say that I believe in the existence of God. Of God. It's of God itself. I would say the Christian belief. You know what I mean? Jesus, God, I believe in that. but there is certain aspects that I do not agree with. Obviously,
So would you say you pick and choose what to believe in?
No. What I'm saying is that here's what I'm saying is that you are here for a reason. I do not think it was just I don't think it was the Big Bang and planets happening for
That's
the
fair
reason
enough.
here for the reason that we are here today. I think it's gotta be a higher power. It's either it, and I think that higher power, if anything points towards a higher power that exists, I think it points towards God. I don't think I just don't think I can't wrap my head around why I exist today, or why you exist today, or why you exist today, or why Caitlin over there exists today. Like,
look,
I can't.
Look, we will figure out the truth when we pass away.
When we pass away.
Well. in my opinion, we won't, because we won't realize nothing. We'll just.
And look,
You think that we're gonna ascend into dark? It's just gonna be darkness.
Hold
We're dead
on.
and
How
we're dead.
was it before you were born?
Darkness.
Extreme darkness. That's it.
but we never existed. That's the thing.
We never
never existed.
Yeah.
I know, but you can.
And now
stop
we
existing.
have existed, and now and then let's go back. Oh, science, right? Let's go back to science. Energy.
Science.
We're energy, right? I mean, energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Hold on. So do you believe animals go to heaven too? The ant that I just killed over there that goes to heaven as well?
I believe that there's I believe that
Was
there
it
should
doggy
be a
head?
place. I believe that there's a place that it should go. I think.
Okay.
No, because like, think about it. When I kill an animal, right? Well, like when I kill. No.
An animal. I think like an insect.
No. When I.
You be killing dogs, bro.
Hey, you.
Tyson.
I be killing that.
Okay.
No. But what I'm saying is like, if I kill that, okay. So say I see like say I see a fucking possum or a fucking squirrel or something dead. It's fucking dead there. I just don't believe it's just dead. That's the end of its life cycle.
Okay.
I believe that there is. I wouldn't necessarily say like when we die or when animals die or anything, heaven. I think there's a paradise.
For every single one.
For every single insect, every single animal, and humans as well.
You know another thing, right? Another thing would be like, this is level 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say. But I'm not gonna say, oh, they go to heaven. You go to heaven or you go to hell. I don't know. But I think that for non-believers, for people who do not believe in a religion, I think that there should be 2 places. I think you should go to a paradise. When you die, you should go to a paradise, and not in just your. When we go to heaven, our soul goes there, but our actual physical body does not. I don't believe that should be the case. I think your physical body should be placed in paradise when you die.
We'll see.
Because think about this: if there's no paradise when we die, I think the meaning of my life was meaningless. I think it was meaningless.
Okay.
I think that when I existed and I died, it's just darkness. I don't believe that my life meant
I
nothing.
think that
None of our. I don't think any of our lives.
I think it's up to people to.
Yeah,
decide
I mean, if you look at it from that standpoint, nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, I mean, do y'all really believe that is something based on evidence and rationality, or is that something that you just believe in?
I just
Well,
believe that.
well,
I
based-
believe that we were brought here by a God.
Do you have evidence? to support that?
Huh?
Evidence, y'all.
I don't have. I don't.
No evidence.
But do we have evidence to believe that we were just brought here by?
No, I'm saying I don't know how I was brought
You
here,
don't know-
but I don't have.
You don't know. You don't know. Like,
Just because I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's a god. I don't know.
Want to pivot to masculinity?
What-
The masculinity thing?
I like. I mean, I like.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think that that's just what I believe. That's
Gotcha.
what I believe. Do you believe that? Like, do you believe in a heaven and a hell, or do you believe that there is somewhere that we should go for non-believers and believers?
As far as hell, right? The Bible doesn't necessarily specify that, right? About hell, burning, whatever, right? It doesn't specify that. So I don't know where that shit came from. You know what I'm saying? But there is a place, so,
What's the place?
There's a place.
Or maybe not a place, maybe, how we're thinking more like a physical, it's so hard to try to comprehend it.
Is it because y'all want it, for the people over there, I also want to ask them, is it because you guys want it so bad to be true that y'all in y'all's mind y'all believe it, or is it because y'all truly believe that that is a possibility, a rational possibility based on evidence that has been given, or is it because you wanted it to happen so bad?
I just think like I said, like my life was meaningless if I was not brought here by something or someone. You know what I mean? I just think it's meaningless. You know what I mean? I think if it's darkness, I don't know. Like you said, you think you can create meaning without the existence of God, correct? I think you can too. I 100% believe you can. But think of all the great achievements, all of the things you're doing. You're working, you have a job right now, you know what I mean? You're working out and everything. Think about all of that. And it's just, when you were brought here, before you were brought here, darkness. While you were here, you lived your life. When you died, darkness. Think about that. Think about all the things you acquired.
It's hard to wrap around your head.
It is. It's very difficult.
But man, truth is hard, man. Like that. Man, I mean, we can't base the truth just on what we wanted. Just if this, if that. You gotta base the truth on facts, on evidence. Yes.
That's not necessarily
yes.
No.
Yes.
Because some truth that or some evidence that was like reliable then has been debunked now.
I know.
So you can't base your life on.
I know, but that's the best thing I have right now.
I know, but
that's the best.
But still, you just can't base. Wait. Oh, this statistic said this, or this evidence said this.
I know,
you just can't say, this is the truth.
I have a lot more reasons to believe in the evidence we have. The evidence we have so far brought up by science than the evidence we have.
And as technology advances, right, better evidence may come out.
Okay, I want to see a picture of heaven then.
So picture of heaven is crazy.
Yeah, I know. As crazy as the belief itself.
I said, I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know if it's necessarily a heaven or a hell. I cannot wrap you know what? I can't wrap my head around.
So it's hard.
I can't wrap my head around the truth. I just can't.
I know a lot of people are in that situation. They just can't. They feel like the life without God would be meaningless. So they reject or they refuse to look at the facts, or they refuse to look at the rationality side of it, and they just want to live in their own bubble. But I mean, sometimes if you want to fight, if you want to get to the truth, you gotta pop that bubble and explore different points of view and all that. I mean, how many religions have there been in the world? Why do I have to believe that this one? I mean, every religion says that all the other religions are wrong and yours is right. All the other religions are crazy, all the other sources are crazy, all the other beliefs are crazy, but yours is the right one. If you go ask the person in here, is going to say that their belief is right, and all the other stories, all the other beliefs, all the other systems are wrong, but that's right. The more religions you have, the less credibility each of them has. So this is what I think people can decide for themselves.
Valid.
Great point.
Valid. Masculinity.
Masculinity.
Type shit. Yeah, we don't care about women. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Huh?
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I did not mean that. I have a beautiful wife at home and 3 kids.
3 kids. I met them. They're great.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean I did? Duh. Remember I came over for Thanksgiving?
I did.
Yeah.
And you came over for Christmas last year.
Yeah. Great family.
Yep.
All right.
Love the dog.
Yeah, it's a nice ass dog.
Yeah.
You've seen the dog, by the way, right? All right. Masculinity.
Let's get to it.
What is the definition of a real
Man.
Of real manhood?
Manhood?
What's a real man?
What's a real man?
Okay, hold on now. I would like him to begin with, because I remember asking him the complete opposite. What is a woman? He couldn't really define what it was. So I would like I would like him to start.
Well, first off, the definition, I believe. I think that the definition of a man is like having your career, like not a career necessarily, but having a stable job, I would say. Making like, I don't know. Actually, I couldn't even give it to you, to be honest. I just know that if we're being technical, you know what I mean? If we're being technical, I'm a man. I just don't think, but if we're using my opinion, I don't believe I'm a man yet. I think I need to obtain a certain level
I understand. You.
Success.
Maybe
Success.
Maybe you're not the man you want to be yet,
But I'm a man.
but you're a man. But you don't. You're not. You haven't built yourself up.
No, I'm a woman. Nah, I'm just saying. Nah, I'm playing.
We don't want to get into the.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. That's for next. Hey, that's for next time.
But yeah, I just wanted to. If you were okay with that,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh
What is a
no,
man?
yeah. Yeah. What is like?
What
real,
is a man?
Yeah.
Like, what is a man?
There is no definition of what a man is.
Okay.
A man is what you are, right? If you feel that way, that's what you are. You can't put a definition on what a man is. A man isn't a person that has a man. I mean, there are different levels to it, but as far as like, oh, I'm masculine, it's not what a man is. You know what I'm saying? There are men out there that aren't masculine. You know what I'm saying? So there's no definition of what a man is or what femininity is as well.
I can give you a definition if you want.
The
I
definition.
mean, do you know a biological definition, and then you can move on to.
I would just say it. Just
No, it's
definition.
Y chromosome. You know, male
That's not. I'm
part.
talking about masculinity. That's
Oh,
different.
I thought it was
Like-
the definition of a man.
No, real manhood.
Oh,
Like,
real man.
like
Okay.
like
No,
man.
we're not talking about.
Being a
We're
man.
not talking about sex.
Like,
Okay,
okay,
yeah, right, you said
That's
that.
another topic
Very
for another
interesting.
day. Yeah.
Man, definition of manhood, right? Masculinity. It's difficult, right? I mean, I would say that it's declined over time. The masculinity, being a man in today's society is somehow condemn it. Like, if you talk about masculinity, you're somehow canceled. It's looked at if you're misogynistic, which I don't agree with because.
You believe Andrew Tate?
I mean, he got valid points.
And he has a lot of invalid
He does.
points.
Valid points, man.
Very,
Very.
There's you gotta
very. I don't know.
man, you gotta
Valid points though. Some valid points.
You gotta take the good from everything, right? I believe he has great points, just as many other people.
And take
just
the
believe-
good for everything.
Good belief.
Yeah.
The Bible,
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
not just one thing.
Going back to.
But anyway, sorry, my bad. Continue with masculinity.
Yeah. Just I think it's declining over time. I think statistics show it, even though he doesn't lack in statistics. So testosterone levels of men, how many men just they're virgins, all that. That is a symptom that men are not.
That is what a man is.
What?
High testosterone.
No, that is well, if you that is one of the how do you say characteristics of a man. The
No, I'm just saying, but that
testosterone is the male hormone, right?
I mean, women have.
I know, but
And
I know.
we have estrogen as
I
well.
know, but I agree.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The more testosterone you have, the more masculine you're gonna be.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Not necessarily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not necessarily. Because I mean, let's go with like steroids and stuff, right?
What
If
is
you have high testosterone, you're also gonna have high estrogen levels as well. So
Okay.
so what a man is,
Yeah.
right? There are men out there who have low testosterone, right? Basically none. And there are men out there who has high testosterone. You can't pinpoint what a man based on testosterone
I know,
levels.
but my point is that society every time, even more nowadays, masculinity is being it's under attack, man. Under attack.
Do you believe in beta males and alpha males? Do you believe that? Beta male and the alpha male?
Not as two categories though, but I do believe that.
You think that's the thing though?
Nah.
Like there's an alpha male and then you have like.
Nah, I mean, I
You
could
think there's one
just
specific-
beta and alpha male? No, I could see someone and I'm gonna be like, okay, that's
a beta male and that's an
no,
alpha
no. He has built himself up to be the man he wanted to be.
Okay.
And I can look at someone and I can. If that's who they want to be, all right. That's not the man I want to build myself into when I grow up, right? It's just what I think. I think it's it's just I feel like it's under attack, man. If you see what's going on in the world, it's like people hate or people reject even us ourselves. We reject being masculine. We think like it's a bad thing when.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, people think it's a bad thing.
I know, but some people do. That's just their beliefs.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you gotta have the fact, or you gotta have it into consideration that everything or many of the things that have happened in the world, in history, over history, has been because of men.
well, all the wars and
all
the bloodshed.
all the technological innovation too.
But all the bloodshed as well.
This probably designed by a man, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of women.
yeah, absolutely.
Got a lot of designs as well.
But it's just the fact that it cannot be like it's being diminished.
Something that I would like to talk also speak on is this masculine is not just male. There are masculine women as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So masculinity is something
made
up. It's made up. Yeah.
I think there are women with masculine traits. I would say that women with masculine traits,
but
as well as there are men with feminine traits.
But let's go back, right? Society, right?
Yeah.
This is what we perceive as what is masculine and what is feminine, right? What we perceive it to be, right? Now, if we was on a deserted island somewhere, right, we wouldn't perceive this as this or this and this, or that's masculine, this feminine.
I think we're in a deserted island. We need to actually to like survive. I think each of us would take the roles that people condemn right now. I think we would take the roles. The men would be, doing certain things, and the women would be doing certain things.
So hunter-gatherers.
Huh?
Hunter-gatherers.
What do you mean?
Hunter and a gatherer?
A hunter and a gatherer. Do you think the women should be the gatherers?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
There are also men gatherers.
I mean, look.
And women hunters.
I mean, what shit goes down though. I mean, look at what's going on in Ukraine. Who's going to have to fight? Who's fighting right now in Ukraine, right? Why? I mean, they really care about gender roles and shit. Oh my God! You think the women are sad that they have to leave Ukraine? You think they're sad? Why are they not going and fighting? If that's all made up, right? I haven't seen a single movement talk about how women should be drafted into the military too. Because I mean, we're all the same, right?
Going back to that talks more about like it's really what benefits them.
You're misogynistic? No,
that's not. But that's like what's benefiting them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
When it benefits.
I mean, and that's true. I can't get you. That is true. Right? But I mean, as far as like going to war and shit, women could also go to war as well. Right?
Well, but I haven't really see anyone demand that.
I mean, it's probably out there.
Yeah.
You
know what? No. But I agree with Sebastian on this because I see a lot of women out there that support women's equality and everything like that. But I just don't think that if it came down to it and you said, hey, women have to be they have to be in the draft too. You know what I mean?
Like war.
You have to go to war. I just don't think I don't think women. I'm sorry. I just don't think women want to go. I just don't think a lot of women.
It's not. Look. Okay, going back to that.
I think women could go, but not.
I think they could go as well, but if you ask them, do they want to go?
I mean, if you ask me, do I want to fucking go to war? And I'm a man, right? Masculine.
No, you want to fucking.
I got big muscles and shit, right? I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight, but I'm forced to.
So you don't believe that? You don't believe? So you don't believe that there should be like a draft at all? Like you don't think you should have to enlist? If it came down to that, you don't think nobody should have to enlist if you do not volunteer, if you don't.
No, because then people are not going to volunteer. Well, I don't know.
Exactly, but people aren't going to want to do that.
Yeah, but they're forced to.
They're forced, and who are forced to do it? And that's just society. That's just society.
So you
now roles will reverse. I mean, it would probably be. I mean, women would be there too if there was more.
You believe women should be required to be drafted too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can fight, nigga.
Okay.
I know a lot of women go beat y'all ass.
I disagree with that. Okay.
No, facts. They should just like how we're required. I'm a feminist, right? I'm for sure what feminism is, right?
You're a feminist?
Equal rights. Equal, right? Equal. Oh. Now, I believe equal within everything, not just what benefits a woman, right? I believe that a woman should be able to do the same things that a man can do, and vice versa.
Hold on.
So being drafted to the military, a woman should be able to have to do that as well.
She can't do that today?
No, I mean I'm talking about the draft. If there was a draft,
what can a woman not do that a man can do today?
A woman can do anything a man can do, and a man
in today's society.
Exactly.
So we have to reach a feminist point.
Not 100% all the way.
Okay, what can she not do though?
What can she not do? No, it comes down to.
So a woman can do every single thing a man can do.
No, I believe they can. No,
but they physically can.
Physically, yes, of course.
As good as a man.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I think we're moving more towards that kind of, you know, a woman can do the same thing a man can do and vice versa. It's not just one-sided. A man can do anything a woman can do as well, right? That's how I see it, right?
You ever
You're like, I want to set like.
Hold
like,
on. Let me ask you a quick
yeah.
question. If you had a kid, right? If you had to, you know, take a babysitter, would you really care if it was a man or a woman? Babysitter?
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I want to.
Okay.
I don't feel.
I've always every person I have known in this earth, if they have a kid, they would want the babysitter.
I don't feel comfortable.
That is not true because you just asked me and I said no.
Okay, besides him.
Besides what you know.
What does it?
Besides him.
What if you have? Okay. What if you have a?
How does that matter?
What if you have a son? Are you gonna still want it to be a woman caretaker? 100%.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I just don't feel.
Man, if I
Especially if I have a daughter, I don't feel comfortable about it
having
being
a
kid.
male babysitter.
I don't.
Come on.
I'm
It's
sorry.
just
I don't.
okay.
Why?
Man, it's just
Why?
it's just how it is, man.
Why? How? What you mean? How
Things go on. Things happen.
What you mean things happen? Things happen also with little boys as well.
I know, but it's just my personal belief, and I mean, people can think about that. If you had a kid and you had one male babysitter and one female babysitter, which one would you go for? Would that really matter? For me, it would matter because, man, from what I've lived, it's always been. For example, I remember I was sick last week, and it was my mom that took care of me rather than my dad. So I just feel like they got something. They can do a better job.
What's your dad gonna tell you? He's gonna be like, get the fuck up.
Yeah, that is true, man. That is true. So if I had a little kid, man, I would.
Shit, your mom might tell you get the fuck up too. You never know. Hey, you never know.
Exactly.
My mom is like,
I don't
That goes some ball.
I don't know. But what about you? Would you pick a male or a female, or would that it really wouldn't matter for a babysitter?
Wait, why does that even matter though to babysit?
Well, to me,
How does
that's
that
better.
even matter? Why? What?
I just feel more
what type
comfortable.
of person it is.
Man, I don't know.
I think it comes down. Okay, who is a better person?
I know. I'm saying
It's
like,
not about
those
if they're
factors
male
aside.
or female
I know,
or whatever they
I
identify
know, but
as.
It's just for me, in my opinion.
I think that is kind of stupid in a way. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of dumb, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And then the whole
Because
society-
okay, what if I like my if I had a brother, like my brother could watch my kid.
well, I mean,
That's a male person.
I know.
Or my dad. If I was
hold
with
on.
him, he could watch my kid.
So the beliefs we've had the beliefs we've had for decades are all stupid regarding that.
No, as far as like
Regarding that, stupid.
regarding that
Stupid,
belief,
stupid.
a woman has to take care of a kid.
I didn't say that.
I mean,
said,
that's
if
what
I-
I'm saying,
if-
basically.
If I had to hire someone to take care of my kid, to babysit my kid,
It's not just.
I feel like they can do a better job than a man.
It's not how can they do a better job?
I don't really have that sense for in my.
You don't think men have that sense? I have that sense.
You don't think
bro,
so?
we
You don't
don't,
think?
bro.
You don't think?
Have
women
you
are-
seen the videos of men taking care of kids?
You don't think
Oh,
women? You don't
Lord.
think women are natural caretakers? Like it's ingrained. Like it's biologically like.
Bro, they grow life. That's the most important thing.
Okay, we
do.
give them life. What the fuck?
They grow it, bro.
We give life as well. We are contributors to that as well.
Absolutely, but who takes a more
We
important
do
role?
none of them.
Who takes a more important role?
Yeah.
We both take important
So
roles.
it's 50-50.
In this sense, as far as having a kid,
Yeah,
that
50-50.
it takes this and this. Yes, that in that case 50-50.
Okay.
And having
So
a
you-
kid,
so-
right?
so
you
you
need
believe-
you need a man,
you
and
believe-
you need
I
sperm.
absolutely do.
You need sperm, right? And you need a fucking fetus.
Let me
I mean, not a fetus, the ovaries to grow a fucking kid.
Let me ask you a question. Caitlin, let me ask you a question.
She's behind the camera.
Yeah, she's behind the camera, by the way.
Shout out.
Shout out Caitlin. You
Shout
know,
out
yeah,
Caitlin.
yeah,
Big K.
Big K type shit. Would you feel comfortable if you have, we'll just say for instance, a daughter, right? You have a daughter. Would you feel comfortable with there being a man caretaker taking care of your daughter?
I feel like if it's a family member, there's more trust.
If it's not a family
If
member,
it's not a family
it's a
member,
random person.
it's just kind of like iffy because you don't know them personally.
I mean, you don't know the woman either.
I know, but
Yeah, that's also true. But I just feel like as a woman, I would trust more a woman.
What if you had a
than
son?
I would a man.
It would be the same thing.
It would be the same thing.
and we
I mean,
just
I don't-
we don't want to believe our own eyes. If they can take bro, it's your own eyes. You can't Man.
A man can be just as much as a caretaker in a nature.
We're not saying he
Just-
can't.
he
We're not
can't.
saying
We're not saying he cannot.
So
we're
so
just saying
so.
it's just we're
Right.
just saying in a sense.
Even from the time a baby is born,
You're
who's
gonna
he-
let-
hold on. Even from the time the baby is born, who's he with the man, with the women or with the man? When the baby's born.
They're with both, dog. What are you
No,
talking about?
bro.
Not
What?
at all.
Cause I know I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna be one time. I'm gonna beat up for my kid
what-
at all
I'm
times.
gonna be there for my kids.
I'm gonna be the one
No,
holding
no, no, no.
motherfucker.
When he's born,
I'ma beat up.
when he's born, who's more essential for his upbringing, like his first like week or month or year? Who's more essential, the man or the woman?
There's both, dog. It's both. It's not just one. It takes two. Remember what you're saying about what we had another discussion about single parent households, right? About the man being absent, right?
Yep.
Right? And if it's a
On
single,
the
and
first year.
if
On the
it's,
first year.
I'm saying it takes both, dog. It takes
So
both.
he gets milk.
It's
from
not,
both,
it's not
right?
just one.
He gets milk from
And
both,
that's
right?
and that right there, the milk thing,
Yeah.
right? There are kids who don't even. I didn't drink titty milk, nigga.
I know, but that.
I didn't drink no titty milk. I never sucked no titty.
Cool.
I think I sucked the titty, bro.
I didn't suck no
Alright,
titty.
cool, alright, cool.
I had straight baby formula.
Cool. Sweet.
You know
So-
that's bad for you, bro.
So.
I mean, I'm here, am I?
No, I'm just
I'm here.
So
though.
when upbringing babies, women are just like meaningless to him, right?
No, they're not. They're not meaningless. What I'm saying is,
It's
a
taking out the
woman,
value.
a woman.
Value, bro.
Okay, but a woman is more than just.
I know
taking
more
care
than
of a
that. They're
fucking
more
kid.
than that, but that includes that.
I know,
Includes
but
that.
men are also that as well.
Oh man, we're
Because
not,
due to these societal norms, a man is supposed to do this and do this and do this, and a woman should do this and do this. No, fuck that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe that a woman can do the same thing a man can do, and a man can do the same thing a woman can do. A man can take just as care as a kid, as a man can take care of it, as a woman can take care of a kid.
Okay.
So as far as it, I'm getting a babysitter or whatever. What I'm looking at. I'm saying, okay, have you babysit before? Can you do this? Right? I'm looking at the qualities. Like, is this the person for the job? I'm not looking at their fucking gender. Fuck the gender. I'm looking at if they're qualified to do it.
Okay, you know that what
Period.
he's saying sounds very,
Period.
it sounds very nice when you talk about it ideologically, but when shit goes down, you know what's gonna happen.
Because society
Yeah, I
places
know,
these
I know.
norms
Even
on
with you,
people.
bro. Whenever you have a kid, I want you to have male babysitter.
No, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see who is best fit for the job. Just like if I was a fucking manager or a CEO, I'm seeing who's best fit for the job.
We're gonna see who's better for the job. I want to see a man be that the best.
And
for
I'm
the
going
job.
to,
I
I'm
wanna see it.
gonna see that.
Okay, I want to see it. I
That's
want to see it
something-
with my own eyes, and then I'll believe.
I'm going to consider it.
Okay.
What's
okay.
wrong with considering
Alright,
it?
Cool. We can consider it, but it won't happen.
What the hell?
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna consider it at the end of the day.
Okay. I have a question for you, Bella. Should men be held accountable for their actions in cases of sexual harassment and assault, or are men being unfairly targeted, like the Me Too movement? You feel like we're being unfairly targeted?
So recently, right? I mean, well, go back 2-3 years ago, right? I would have said yes, right? I would have said yes to this, right? But as far as recently, all I've been getting, like as far as news and when I'm watching, I'm seeing a lot of women going down for sexual abuse and sexual assault towards children. So before that, I wasn't seeing that much. I would have said, yeah, I would have said we've been targeted more. But as far as now, I'm seeing a lot more of women going down for that shit. Now, as far as who's getting punished more, like who's getting harsher sentences and stuff, I would still say men are still getting those sentences, and that stigma is still gonna be there. And but now,
Hold on, you think a woman can rape a man as easily as a man can rape a woman?
I think sexual abuse, you can abuse
It
someone.
happens as easily and frequently as from both sides.
I wouldn't say not as both sides. I mean,
But
I feel like
it should happen though, because you said we're both equal. There's no difference between us, right? So why does the vast majority of rape cases is a man?
see now let's talk about this real quick. All right, look, let's say I don't know, you're in middle school, right, or something, right? And there's this older lady, right? And she does these things to you, right?
Yep.
You're first of all that's rape at the end of the day. That's rape.
Yep.
But how likely are you going to call the authorities?
So you're suggesting that happens as frequently as male on women?
No, I'm just saying it's not. It's probably happens way more than what we think, but it's getting underreported because men, right? whatever. Same thing with domestic violence, right? Men are so much less likely to call the authorities on a woman who's beating their ass, right? It's just underreported. It happens a lot. It just doesn't get talked about that much. But as of now, I've been seeing it more. Women going down for that shit, right? I think we're moving more into that progressive mind state of society and seeing people as you should be accountable just as much as this person should be accountable and not being let off easy. So
I agree with that.
That's how I see it. You do a crime, you do the time, like, feel me? Like,
Oh, you do crime, you do the time? We'll talk about that later. Okay.
most of the time.
Like okay, report.
Most of the time.
Oh, most of the time. See how he moves? Alright.
So how do we address issues of toxic masculinity?
Toxic masculinity. That's something that he has. He has toxic masculinity.
Want to get into that, right? Let's get into it. So do you want to
There's women who have also toxic masculinity as well.
toxic femininity too?
Femininity.
And
femininity.
toxic femininity, toxic.
Okay.
It goes both ways.
So I just
It goes both ways.
Are you a feminist?
Yes. Well, as far as the being equal, now I'm not on that extreme shit like these niggas be. You know what I'm saying?
Radical.
Yeah, radical. No, I'm not no extremist, but I believe in the. You can do this. You can do this. Period.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to ask you though, right? Let's say you met this girl, right? You know, you met this girl at school, right? She cool, was she all that? You know, you want to take her on a date, right?
Uh-huh.
Damn, y'all having a good time, y'all talking, right? It's first date, right?
First date.
Yeah. They give you a bill, right?
Boom.
They put the bill right here in the middle. What is?
Well, most of the time they
You're
put it towards
fucking-
the bill.
I know. They put it here. Okay,
I
what do you
hate when they do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. What do you do?
Huh?
You pay.
What do you
pay
do?
for
What do
it?
you do? No. Let him talk.
Am I paying for it?
Yeah.
Right. So, this is our first date. First date, right?
First date.
Very first.
Who asked who out?
Huh?
I asked her out. She
Yeah.
asked me out.
You asked.
I
her.
asked her out. I'm paying.
You know that's very different from me telling.
Nope. And what I was saying before that is,
Okay.
what I was saying before that was, if I asked her out or she asked me out, if she asked me out, she paying that motherfucker.
Okay. Okay.
She's
okay.
paying the
now
whole
I
thing.
got-
She's paying the whole
She's
thing.
paying the whole thing.
Yes.
She's like, hey, let's go eat steak. I want to go eat steak tonight.
She asked me out. She's paying that motherfucker.
Okay, and then
She's not gonna pay it though.
Hold on.
She's not
Hold
gonna
on.
pay
And
it.
then She paying your Uber too?
Huh?
She paying your Uber too? Uber home? She paying it too?
She paying. I'm paying that. What are you
Oh,
talking
paying.
about?
Okay. Well, fair. I thought you were gonna say like half and half my Uber because
Now that half and half, right?
No. Oh,
Right.
now I want to say in what situation?
What
is it
situation?
Split the bill, which I think for a lot of women, which is split the bill. That's a red flag. All right, go ahead.
It's not no red
The
flag.
idea should be 50-50.
In pain. Okay.
Like
Okay.
pain,
Hold on.
pain wise.
Pain. It. I think it should. Don't get me wrong. You do this time, you do it, and then the next time you get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, as far as them, we're splitting the bill. I think it comes down to, like, because me and my girl, right? It was like we were friends first, right? We were friends. We went out together. We did things together, right? She paid her shit. I paid my shit, right? And then when we get into a relationship, right? When we get into a relationship, then that's the conversation that you have with your significant other. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Pay that 50-50. You pay your half, I pay my half. Or we just split the bill down the middle.
Now I have a question for you though. At any point in your relationship, would you go on a date with her and split the bill? In a relationship,
In a relationship.
split the bill.
Yes.
How so? In what situation though?
In what situation?
Hold on. I got it, bro. You tell her, hey baby, I want to go eat. What's your favorite food?
Italian food.
Italian food. Let's go Italian food. Italian food. I'll pick you up. What time is it? 4? Shit. I'll pick you up at 7, right?
7.
I'll pick you up there. Just one caveat. Damn, my bank account a bit low. We want to do 50-50.
See,
Man, that'd be his rhetoric, right?
no, that would not be my rhetoric at the end of the day.
Alright.
First of all, if my if my account is fucking low, I'm not
No.
I'm not gonna go ask her out to an expensive date. You know what I'm saying? Or go somewhere where I know I can't afford it.
Okay.
Okay. These conversations, right? That splitting the bill. These are like beforehand. Hey, like where you want to go?
So-
Boom. Hey, you want to split? you want to go out and we can split the bill. She's like, all right, cool. And if she does have a problem with that,
Oh, it was 4.
And a question whenever y'all. Huh?
It is 4. It was 4.
Okay. So I was gonna say that he's saying that whenever y'all have a relationship, whatever, one of the questions is gonna be, yo, whenever you go out, we go to 50-50, right? He's gonna do his
okay,
thing,
with
right?
you, I have a question with you.
Yeah.
Should you always pay the bill?
Yeah.
You should always pay the bill. Look at the camera and say that. You should.
Yeah.
You should always. You're always gonna pay the bill.
No. I'm making a point. I always want to take the initiative to take her out.
Okay, you're gonna take the initiative. Take her out.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna pay for it.
You're gonna pay the bill.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I want to see something.
Now, what if she asks you out though?
I
What if she asks you out though?
She can pay. She can pay, but that I want to pay a lot more time than she has to pay.
And why? Why?
Just because I think that's how it should be.
Why should it be that way?
Why should it be your way?
Why should it be my way?
Yeah.
I mean, your way's been going on for a long time already.
Yeah.
And where,
So
look
that's
where that got us at.
What again is that?
Nigga, and what was it? What was it? First of all, this whole thing about masculinity and like doing these things, right, based on what like toxic masculinity, right? You know, men can't show their emotions. Men have to do this. Men have to be providers. Men have to do all of these things, right? That puts us in a way that like. Hold on.
You don't want to go through the hardships of what a man needs to go through, right? You want the easy way, right?
No, I don't want it the easy way. I want it the fair way, right?
Fair.
And if I have a girlfriend or something, and she makes more than me, and she asks me out, and she said, "Oh, I got it, baby. Don't worry about it." Of course, I'm like, "All right, cool. Appreciate that."
She gonna drive too. She gonna open the door for you and shit.
Hey, my girl right now does that right now.
Okay.
Type shit.
She opened the door for me.
Okay.
Nigga, what you talking about?
All right.
Treat like
That's a good discussion
way
right
to
there.
end it.
Hey,
Alright.
we got part 2 coming. Part 2. We'll be continuing masculinity. We'll be continuing that topic. We did talk about religion. I hope y'all liked episode 12. Sebastian.
Yep.
Thank you for coming on again, man.
Thank you, man.
Mello, thank you for coming on. First time,
Thank you,
First
man.
time. We'll be having a part 2 soon. Probably. Maybe next week. We'll see. We'll be having a part 2.
Yeah, next week would be great. Like Friday next week.
Yeah,
or
next
something.
Friday.
Friday, okay.
Finals and stuff.
Y'all
Yeah.
for that shit. Yep.
All right, y'all tune in for the part 2.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
I hope y'all loved it. All right, see y'all.